Here we go. Sierra round, Venture Papa. Here's first game between Ragnarok and Parabellum. If Capture H is willing to cooperate here. Oh. Okay, so just a tiny bit of lag there before we get going. Okay, here we go. Parabellum versus Ragnarok, first game of this two-game set, is on unknown map, aka Atacama, the standard definitive edition version. This is the first division, so it's the highest division of them all. Let's see what they bring to the table here for Atacama. Let's start with Parabellum's team. Casus Belli with Magyar's Pocket here. I'm seeing Scouts as an inevitable choice here, with the Forging kicking in instantly for Magyar's melee units, and to be followed up by either Knights or Cavalry Archers, depending in the cast age. To the left side we have White Fang with the Ethiopians. Man-at-Arms is the Archers, most likely, and of course Atacama is all about the wood in the middle. It's like wooden pit, so you need to contest the wood axis in the middle. If you could do that successfully, then the game is going to go in your favor. See White Fang with the back woodline here first, just for safety, not venturing into the middle immediately. It's pretty far out, so you're better up in many cases going for your proximate woodlines, so that you get that income nice and efficient early on for your feudal age progression. To the right hand side we have Zupa Man with the Britons, also going to play the archers by the looks of it. And Britain's obvious go-to archer sim, 20% faster working ranges is their team bonus, and they also get +1 range for their archers in cast and Imperial Ages. So for Ragnarok we have Aristopleb with the Bulgarians here. Yeah, has the optional crab posts and convicts for map control for the middle. I like that. It's going straight for the middle for the first woodland as well. But Bulgarians obviously they have a strong scouts opening as well, so they, or I mean, they could make scouts like anyone else. To the left we have Zreptar here with the Vikings, going to play into the archers as well, maybe with men-at-arms, and in that case the Vikings will have more hit points on the men-at-arms than the Ethiopians. It's a bit of a distance though, so they could both just go for the straight archers if they feel like it as well. In which case Ethiopians could use their 100 food, 100 gold they get upon reaching the next stage to boost their archers' production. Finally, the last player for the Ragnarok is Waffles 3 with the Byzantines here. A defensive civilization, cheap trash, cheaper skirmishers, not usually seen in team games, but obviously Byzantines can easily go archers as well, as they have fully upgraded arbalists. So let's see what the feudal age will bring us here. I'm expecting the pockets to go scouts, but the flanks could consider going for drushes or some such as well, but I don't see any barracks from either player just yet. It's only the pockets going to the middle for now, and Casus Belli is going to sacrifice his scout to the enemy TZ here, so that's a bit sloppy from Casus Belli to open the game there, limiting the early advantage quite a bit, and he flares the Theseus. Yeah, I found yellow. He's here. Confusing to see yellow as the flank color, by the way, because it's 468, not 246. This just makes Reptar red for the ease of vision here. Vikings. Where are these guys going? Okay, long distance hunting here to boost the food income for the Vikings, apparently. And the militia soon to... No, they're not soon to be men-at-arms. It's going to be Drush fast castle here, or Drush into archers maybe for the Reptar. But the militia here, Vikings, hitting the Ethiopians early on and obstructing that gold income for the archers for White Fang fairly earlier. Zereptar is, I think, is in the 1600s, so very solid player. Not really able to delay their range significantly though. I think the scouts should maybe consider looping in here to even delay the range, but there's damage being done here until White Fang can get the archers production rolling. This is some serious idle time cost here. Let's show the idle eco timer here. It's ticking away like crazy for both White Fang and Zereptar here. More so for Zereptar, who probably has a builder idling out somewhere while microing army forward. Aristo pleb with scouts now, 2 of them on the field, but there are defensive spearmen here from Zubaman to make sure that that isn't a big issue. Placing the ranges here near the woodline as preemptive walls to limit aggression. And since Atacama is such an open map, you want spearmen out to defend against enemy scouts as well. Look at the Drush getting damage done here though. White Fang not losing villagers, but definitely being losing a bit of focus here on armies and fighting now up the Drush eventually with the archers here, but it's still going to be an annoyance until these militia are killed. In the meantime, Zereptar has walled off the left-hand side at home and will be looking at an almost fully walled base eventually here. Preemptive tower on the main gold as well to keep the enemy archers from easily taking Zereptar off gold here. Such waller boys, this Ragnarok team. Very local walling here for Buffles, but it might just work out, leading the aggression in towards the TC here. Alright, so Drush just chilling out. Village is in for the Vikings. And let's see what the Reptar might be up to here. Is making the archers staying one range for now. Might be aiming for a smoother castless transition here. Some scouts out on the field for Aristopleb, but they're going to run into walls here mainly. Though Casus Belli has some exposed golds and food here, but the spearmen should make sure that these scouts have a very limited chance of damage here. Four scouts versus 5 scouts, but keeping in mind that Magyar scouts with Casus Belli, they get +1 attack as well. Well, they're 5 versus 5 actually, but that +1 attack should change things. Pulling away there, of course, doesn't want to... Aristopleb doesn't want to run into the spearman on the woodline, but this is a fight that Aristopleb can't win anyway, because he's outmatched in terms of upgrades. Casus Belli with the spearman here to chase the scouts away again. What's going on over here? There's Zupaman with 1 scout here on Waffle's side, but yeah, that's gonna come to an end quickly enough. These guys have just been standing here forever. 10 archers for the Vikings now against Ethiopians with how many? Sorry, 10 archers for the Ethiopians versus only 5 for the Vikings players that are here. So Ethiopians double ranges most likely, soon to be at least. And also walling off the left hand side there. Seems pretty even so far. There's only 6 villagers difference. Parabellum having the military lead by far though, collectively, collective military wise. Castle Spell is still with a better engagement here, though Superman had to relocate some. Well, he didn't relocate, he actually lost the villagers on the woodland there, but looks like he's down 6 villagers. Yikes. Finally, Casus gets to catch up with Aristopleb's scouts and forces them down. In the meantime, Sarepta with the Vikings, that amazing Vikings eco, is going to the cast stage at 33 pop, followed by Casus with the Magyars going up as well with 2:20 minutes to go. So, huge lead for the Vikings over the Ethiopians here in terms of progression. But the army size 11 to 17, crossbow should make a huge difference here. Crossbow Bodkin against Good Age Archers. Third range for White Fang now, indicating that Castle Age might not be too far off as well. Why is Zreptar here though? It probably had to help defend some aggression on Aristopleb here. Also going to the cast stage with the Bulgarians here. Is he on stone? Nah, it's not on stone. Superman with his feudal age armies engaging here as well. Not going to see cast age anytime soon, but snipes a few more scouts here. And forcing Buffles to go into a bit of the cheaper skirmishers that Bulgarians have working for them. Looks like Ruffles Woodline is taking a hit as well, has relocated farther into the middle here, but White Fang can just sit underneath the tower here, and it's so weird disposition of armies here. White Fang is on the far side, fighting against the Ruffles, the opposite side flank here. While Zreptar is focusing on White Fang's side, White Fang still has archers at home, but is still in the feudal age, didn't pick that cast age yet, and is relying heavily on the numbers and faster firing archers here. I don't think that's going to be enough against Vikings crossbows with, well, in all fairness, lacking Bodkin arrow, but getting ballistics here. And let's see, 16 crossbows against 15 archers. Yeah, that's definitely Vikings fight. This should be an easy fight. Faster firing archers are not ready to open. Easy fight for the Vikings. Should clean this up. Yeah, great fight for Zereflar. That early ballistics probably ticks the White Fang off a bit as well. White Fang obviously no access to ballistics. Cast Late isn't in yet and losing precious numbers here. Look at the archer numbers going on. They lost the archers on the other side as well, and suddenly White Fang is reaching the cast age with 0 or as good as 0 archers to benefit from the crossbow upgrades. Great forward by Zreptar here now from Ragnarok. Military numbers comparable, builder numbers as well. And enter Casus Belli's pocket knights here, +2 already. Full upgrades already in for the Magyars, getting the attack upgrades instantly here. Yeah, that's gonna clean up the trickle of Vikings crossbows here. We have 3 ranges for the Vikings as well, currently producing out of 2 of them for Dreptar. While another range, a 5th range for the Ethiopians. 5th range at minute 25? He's desperate to keep up the numbers count here. Superman losing the feudal age armies again here is in the cast stage now, but only with 6 Britons. 3 on the field, mainly spearmen here, so might struggle to hold off our Aristoplebs raids here. Very open base, and we have the knights only missing the +2 attack to be fully upgraded for the cast stage here. Here comes a quick wall to make sure that the knights don't run in here. He tries. Nah. Oh, Zupaman, not like this. Not like this. TC might go up, it might get denied, I'm not sure here. Either way, good engagement for Aristoplev getting some kills here. And that's not going up. Aye. Yeah, now it's going up, but that was painful. Casus Belli is here to the rescue with some Magyar's Knights with better upgrades than Aristopleb here, but they're still both providing good numbers to the field. Magyars with slightly more overall and better upgrades. Some raids on Casus Belli's middle TC here as well. Might get the kill, but also will be sacrificing some numbers here. In the end, giving Casus Belli a numbers lead in terms of knights here. Market going up for Casus Belli might have a bit of an offset eco balance here. Not really, but it's good to have nevertheless. And all of the players dropping TCs in the middle, except for Waffles, who is currently just staying at home, comfortably at home, and holding off the Britons here. Byzantines, not the worst team to hold off Britons, of course. Cheap skirmishers, cheap basically everything. Very versatile tech tree. So Parabellum 50 villagers now to 58 of Ragnarok, now 50 army I mean, and the villager count slightly ahead for Parabellum. Here come the Bulgarians though from Ragnarok with a Krepos rush here, but White Fang is here to stop that with crossbows on the field. That Krepos does not go up. Liking grey color for us. Well, you picked it. Oh yeah, for the team name. Yeah, I don't know how to... I can probably just click that, switch it. It's taking the color of the best player, you know. Seems like he's doing well. Color engagement, Casus Belli against Aristopleb here. Still that last attack upgrade missing for Aristopleb, which can be crucial against Magyars to get it for free. So if the defense upgrades are the same, then Magyars totally gonna win it. 11 knights now from the green pocket against only 6 from the purple. Another stable for the Magyars as well, so extending the army lead here. Crossbow's getting a bit of a choke point here for Reptar though, but here comes White Fang again to join in and help fight against crossbow numbers here. I'd wager. Yeah, that's the end of Reptar's forward there. 18 crossbows only now for the Vikings. TC in the middle, so safe income for now on Atacama. And this is all about middle control at this point. Castle going up for Aristopleb. Will Parabellum see that? They're just a few tiles off here. Some army to protect, but not near enough. Okay, that's a good call there to move out just like that. Just after the castle starts building. This castle should never go up. Not with all this army in the middle for White Fang and Casus Belli. More crossbows entering the field as well. White Fang doing a great job at providing numbers here. Negative KD, but definitely getting value from the faster firing Ethiopian crossbows here. This castle does not go up this time around. In the meantime, Waffles is pushing on the flank side against Superman here and doing well at that. 28-21 KD. But the real fight is in the middle here. It's for wood control in the middle. Always nice to have control over your wood. And yeah, this foundation could just be walled in so that Ragnarok don't get to finish it. Score switching left race here, up and down between the players. I think this is the KD difference here, going up and down, and not sure who to favor here. But this still looks like a good fight for Parabellum, I'd say. Fully upgraded knights chasing the crossbow numbers of Zreptar here, and White Fang Whitefang and Superman taking out tonight. Everyone's in the middle here. This is where the party is. This is where everything is going on. Trapping the knights with some house walls there. I like that from Reptar, not allowing any further engagement to the north here. And here's Waffles with the armies as well. Nice army numbers for Waffles. 37 total. Parabellum slightly behind the numbers, but they have more pocket knights on the field. Skirmishers shouldn't really work in a team game when the pocket has cavalry. Alright, so castle actually does go up in the middle in the end. That's some nice middle control for Ragnarok indeed. The overall eco situation is way ahead for Parabellum. Just look at the builder counter, 253 to 209. And also military numbers matching at least in the pocket. 4 crossbows for Whitefang, and the Ethiopians wants fire faster as well. Another crippled attempt for Aristopleb here, kind of covered by the castle. And Whitefang, do you see this? Do you have army to stop this? Well, that cripples will be short-lived if this Magyar's castle goes up though. No reaction from Whitefang here, actually doesn't see that cripples going up, neither of them do. But yeah, it's just going to affect some wood choppers and some farms. They could relocate to the other side. And once this castle goes up, these cripples should go down fairly quickly. Let's see the top side here. We have Whitefang and Reptar battling it out again as Whitefang tries to aim for Aristopleb in the pocket to diminish the gold income a bit maybe. Imperial Age on the way for Whitefang as well, with 42 crossbows to potentially benefit from that. Waffle still holding in his own little hideout and starting base here, running out of gold though, which is going to be an issue. We'll need to relocate to another spot over here or something to keep gold access, or simply go full trash with the Byzantines here. More cripples for Aristopleb here, being maximum annoying with the Bulgarians here. But look at the progression here. We have 2 players of Parabellum approaching the Imperial Age here, and Ragnarok still not quite there. Let's see their ecos if they are... yeah, they're not gonna go imp anytime soon, by the looks of it. Zupaman with a whooping KD of 62 to 106, but he's hanging in there, still has better eco than his counterpart. And another cripples not to go up for Aristopleb. With Imperial Age kicking in, that means Trebs on the agenda for Casus Belli as well, so both cripples and castles should be going down in the middle here before Ragnarok can even make it to the Imperial Age. So where's Casus Belli going down? Going for some raids, Imperial Age, 45 seconds away. That means Blast Furnace coming in as well, giving another attack for the knights. While Superman is abusing the Britain's extra range to try and focus down some Byzantines numbers here, just being annoying to free up some time for his teammates to do their thing. Nice little raids with the crossbows there for Raptors. Also on the way to the Imperial Age with 101 builder and 36 crossbows here. But these raids obviously need to be stopped. There's still +1 missing in the attack for Aristopleb, which is again going to hurt against Magyars now about to... wait, they already got +4 actually, so that could be an easy fight, even before Cavaliers, just to take it for Casus Belli. Huge. huge upgrades lead over Aristopleb here. Doesn't really need to run away with that +4 attack versus +1. Should be a no-brainer to take that. Even if Aristopleb has more numbers, he should be losing here, lacking the upgrades. Stone walls for Svreptor. It's going to take the Vikings some time to break through here then. Castle protecting the goal as well, but eventually they might get through here, although it takes some time. And then we'll have the 44 past the firing soon to be Ethiopian's Arbalist to contest the Vikings eco at home here. Castle over here, but that doesn't protect any of the exposed resources inside the base here. Trade route in progress, that should help the gold income long term for Ragnarok, but they need to attend to their home bases, of course, for sure. Castle Spell is taking a bad fight here under Castle Fire and 2 enemy armies. Better back off there. And where's that Cavalier upgrade for the Magyars here? Lacking the gold. I think that was a bit of market tweaking there. 300 through 300 gold for Cavalier. Just 100 stone and you got it. Alright, Castle Spelly doesn't like Cavalier apparently. It's gonna win this with OP Magyar's Knights. Ah, there it is. It's on the way. Treb is out as well to contest the Krepost and eventually the cast in the middle as well. I think Skirmishers won't contribute much at this stage in the game because they are very weak to melee attacks from like the Knights. And here the Arbalists of Whitefang again to contest the Vikings here. Should have a good fight here with 42 against 28, no problem. I'm assuming they both have the appropriate upgrades here. Actually more armor for Whitefang as well, which is gonna come in handy both against cavalry and other archers here. Middle castle being contested by 2 Trebs with no siege engineers for Magyars. And Zubonon now with these Britain's Arbalest as well, also in Imperial Age. 5+5 range, which should make it a piece of cake to harass the woodlands even from outside the woodlands here. Whitefang going for some raids on pocket now, going to render a lot of the farm eco useless here for Aristopleb going up to Imp, but only with 10, 12 something knights to benefit from the Imperial Age upgrade. So what's the number situation here? Reptar, again, far from home with his 32 Arbalest, but he's chasing Whitefang's arms that are even further from home. But Whitefang has the numbers and he's also firing faster. Should be a good fight for Whitefang. Military situation about 20 ahead for Parabellum here, but they're also with a 50 military lead at this point. Walling to the sides and preparing trade here. It's actually already running a bit of trade here for Parabellum. Only one market to trade with in the south though. That's a bit cheap of Zubamano to make more markets. But head starting the trade there, that's going to boost the gold income for Parabellum. Whereas Ragnarok aren't quite. There are some markets in the north, but nothing in the south, so they can't trade just yet. Middle castle is down and the tribes keep pushing. Waffles and Imp, all team in Imp by now, all team players. Stone walls from Whitefang to protect the tribes here so they can't be run down by Cavalier. And Superman says one market is enough. Fair enough. Better than nothing for sure. Was that chemistry kicking in? For no, Waffles, Imperial Age and Arbalest, obviously. Significant numbers. There's 70 or 86 army total for Waffles by the looks of it, so we should have a decent time fighting against White Fang's numbers here. So Reptar joining in as well. Great engagement there against White Fang's Arbalest. But and here comes Casus Belli with the Cavalier though. If he has... Yeah, he has full defense and has Paladin kicking in soon. That's going to be huge here in this fight when they kick in. And Aristopleb not anywhere near being able to match numbers. Is this the game-deciding fight? Oh, lots of Cavalier going down before Paladin here though, but there's more where they came from. 39 Cavalier total. Aye. Where's the rest of the armies? It's over here. So knowing that all of the archers of the enemy are over here, Casus Belli can go for raids in the middle, get some great raids in with the Paladins here instead. And Bulgarians, they don't get Paladin, they only get Cavalier. They do get Stirrups though if you have a castle, but that castle went down for Aristopleb, probably before Stirrups could be restored. Some massive raids in the middle here now for the green player. You see the trade is running as well. Beautiful, one market to trade. And yeah, cleaning up some armies in the middle here. Superman down to 19. Arbalest and yeah, Grey is carrying hard. Isn't even investing into trade, I think. Oh, he's investing into trade, never mind. How many trade cards for Grey? 1. One trade card. Superman OP. Toggle to trade here. We'll see the eco stats up here as well. Builder count almost 150 ahead here for Parabellum. And yeah, or besides lower, but then there's lots of Paladin for Casus Belli. Could actually be enough to push this away. Castle in the middle for White Fang as well. That's going to render a lot of the economy over here useless. The Horn guy is back. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry if I kill you. Good nickname. So I'm following mainly the Paladin raids. Wait, what is this fight? That's never gonna end well for the Paladins. Okay, probably trying to raid Ruffles in the home base there. Not quite succeeding. Most of the Paladins are in the middle though. No replenishment of Paladins, but White Fang production here. And late game begins to get laggy here with Capture H. But we'll stay with them. Middle control is so important on Atacama for the wood income. It's probably going to start showing for Ragnarok soon enough. Look at the wood count here. Of course, they're spending into skirms and stuff here, but it's going to be a big issue losing the wood access in the middle here for Ragnarok. Castles blocking TCs. Full skirm investment for the Vikings here. Not going to do much against Paladins, obviously. And now, yeah, Ragnarok still with the military superiority here, but that's a lot of trash in the mix from both Byzantines and Vikings here, because it seems like Ragnarok are struggling a tiny bit with gold as well. They started trade later than their opponents here. Well, that's a ballsy forward castle. It's not gonna work for White Fang. Paladins should shred the Cavaliers though. Look at all these skirmishers though. Okay, maybe not. 22 Paladins now for Casus Belli. Where is the production? No Paladin production here. There's definitely food. Gold is an issue though, so maybe it's the trade not quite kicking in, but then you could at least supply some light cav or something floating the food here. Superman taking a beating in the south again here. Reptar all the way over here with this Alvarez almost being let in the gate here, so look at this walls all across here, even on Atacama. Holding nicely. As the forward castle of White Fang will go down here, actually. 2 skirmishers and trebs. 97 to 140 military. Parabellum not keeping up with the military. Oh, petards! Where are the petards? Wait. Why here? It's gonna petard through the... Why here? I'm puzzled. Alright, let's get back to the actions. Skirmishers and pikes, full trash for the Vikings. Does have gold back in the game though. Why here? Why not? Well... Fair response. This game has me confused. Treb going down to Trebs of the Magyars here. And full on trash shouldn't really... Well, pikes are an issue for Paladin support. Magyar Hussars entering the field for Castle's Belly as well. Should work very nicely against enemy siege. And can they be let through the gate here? They can, and goodbye Treb. Yeah, I think they want to push into red space with petards, but why make them all the way at home? That's my question here. Okay, let's look for petard. Petard here as well. And so many castles. How did that Treb survive? How did that Treb survive? That should never be an option. Oh, good old arena style play here. Petards to break the walls to get in and contest Reptar's base again. This is probably catching them off guard. And there are more where those came from. 4 petards left. Could take out TCs or whatever if you have enough of them. But now 60 arbalists to push Zreptar at home field here. That should diminish the military numbers quickly. Look at the equals here. 377 to 241 and now equal military numbers. I guess they're gonna push through the walls with petards over here as well and go enter the trade and stop the trade income for Ragnarok here. Yeah, let's follow those raids and see where these guys are going. Leaving some orbs behind to obstruct the last bit of gold. And yeah, how do you kill off 56, 57 arbalists in the middle of your trade route at this point? These skirms are down here and might very well be needed down here to hold off the pressure. 27 paladins. Gold trade has kicked in for Parabellum here, and yeah, paladin production back on track here. Zupaman finally made some more markets as well, and his trade cards refuse to work. Nice. Shoot! Just wasted wood. Yeah. 61 trade card for White Fang. He's not messing around here. Really wants that gold. One market is enough. If you say so. Wait, why aren't these guys working? Oh, okay, they probably stopped them intentionally not to be killed by the ARBs here. Just passing. Why not shoot some trade cards while you're at it? There we go. Nice. Well, it's gonna be a while until the Ragnarok can contest Parabellum's trade here. Let's have a look at the middle, what's going on here again. Paladin numbers back at 39, 40 here. That's gonna make some good rates. But we have Halberdier in for the Byzantines as well, which is certainly a good call when Paladins enter the field. Losing trade is going to be a big deal though, and these arbs just... Yeah, I mean... With so many trade cards, Whitefang just keeps making them over trade booming here to almost being chased by Sculpture. It doesn't even matter, can easily replenish those with what is probably endless gold at this point with all that trade going on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure why it only shows 2 on gold, but that's probably gold miners then, but yeah, consistent gold access. Elite Skirm still for the Vikings here. The trade isn't going perfectly for Ragnarok, to say the least. They only have 4 and 5, 9 trade cards to Full's probably relying on trash at this point, not stressing the trade idea. And so the other side here, keep pushing Castle Spell with the forward cast and forward siege as well. Onliger, good call against big masses of units from the opponents, but Ragnarok now down to 90 military, losing defensive castles as well, losing TCs, lots of Onligers pushing here. GG is called, and what a game! Parabellum takes the win after a potentially rough start there, but do recover, get the trade rolling. 72 trade units for White Fang. Oh boy, oh boy. But solid pocket play indeed from Castle's Belly. And White Fang, probably some beautiful gold income here when we get to it. Let's look at the military scores of Castle's Belly. 559 to 233 kills. Crazy. White Fang with a few more losses, but also, yeah, in the 300s here. So one little more units than White Fang actually, so good job there. That's a solid trade profit from White Fang. And at times, Zeraptor with the Drush Fast Castle Age Approacher made a few archers before the Castle Age, Imperial Age earlier for Parabellum all over the field. And yeah, simply better economy all around for Parabellum here. Okay. So that's the first one. Let's see if we can pick up the other game as well. Okay. We're just gonna do this. Seems to be having some slight performance issues here. There we go. Rebooting the game it is. We'll take that last game as well. Could have a look at the table actually while I'm here to see Russia F topping it with 4 wins, 2 draws. Parabellum not far behind, and Ragnarok actually at the 3rd place. So White even in the top buildings with some decent points as well. 2 wins, 1 loss. Yeah, not bad. Let's reboot AV2 and get to the last cast of the day. Russia sent us back to Woobly. Yeah, Russia are strong. Good game has breached the 2K, so it is very solid. Here comes game 2 on 4 lakes. I need to fix the scoreboard again. And make sure it says that gray shows a 1-0 here. Let's go for 4 lakes. So I'm kind of assuming this is Ragnarok's home map. Superman can confirm. We had a switch of players here. Green Hell switching out Casus Belli for this one. In the pocket spot. So Green Hell playing Persian's pocket for 4 lakes. Persian's fantastic civ for 4 lakes overall because both docks and TCs work faster for Persians. Gonna provide for an amazing boom to afford the paladins or whatever you want to. On the left side, we have Zupaman again playing flank, ready to die as the Byzantines, which is a nice defensive save as we saw in the previous game from the opposing team. And finally, White Fang on the right side here with the Italians. Also a great fish boom for the Italians, so they're good for hybrid maps. Could contest the lakes if needed. And always ready to die. Yeah. Die for your team. Sounds good. And Italians will probably be playing archers as well. Maybe with some kind of infantry style opening. Maybe straight archers remain to be seen. 4 lakes is kind of a tough map. You sometimes see teams going for a team wall early on to secure as much of their lakes and territory as possible. But it's obviously a commitment to wall all the way across. Aristopleb in the pocket for Ragnarok here. Let's switch the colors again because yellow flank is not nice. Lithuanians for Aristopleb. That's a solid civ for 4 lakes as well. Because Lithuanians can focus straight on wood to begin with, as is probably done here, and then drop a lake ASAP once you are ready for that. Lavatok. Flying bows with the Japanese to the left here. A solid naval civ as well, because the fishing ships are just so tanky, tough to kill. Work a little bit faster as well, going to benefit the production of food for the early game. Uh-oh. No dog for White Fang yet. Maggie Wurze is on point here for Ragnarok. Chases the villager all the way back to TC at the expense of Scout HP and maybe actually killing the Scout here. Nah, not really. That's why you wall in your docking villagers. So that's a bit of a delayed dock. Good engagement by Maggie Wurze there to delay the Italians' initial dock. Loom kicks in for Italians as well, of course, to more securely take the get the dock up. Oh, another engagement. Zupaman returns the favor on Flying Mouse's side, taking the docking villager off the Japanese, but the dock at least goes up for Flying Mouse here, so not all in vain over here. So pushing in the deer here, 5 on wood, quite common for hybrid maps like these. No dock yet for Maggie Wurze. Might be planning to dock this lake first, although that seems further away than the closest one, but that's probably with the long-term plan of contesting the lake of White Fang here to the right side. So I kind of like that from Maggie Wurze with the Italians war on the right-hand side here. Fish are out for Lithuanians and probably for Persians as well. 2 ships for Green Hell. Persians start with more wood and more food, so it's easier to get the fish boom starting earlier on. Hello, UC Cash 94. So looking at the numbers here, Mikey, why so low on villagers? Okay? This is because of the dock. No fish just yet. Here comes the scout to try and engage, but the villager has loom and the scout is low HP. No point engaging against that, but good scouting from White Fang to know that there's a dock going up in their own lake here. And given the start of Maggie Butts, the blue player is likely to be up earlier here. Vänta deg i dag, hva mener du? Scout goes down, Builder probably goes down as well, because that's a fight that Maggie Butts can't win without elevation advantage. There's a hill here you could pull back to, or you could rely on your quick wall skills. Which don't seem to be quite on point for Maggie. Oh, never mind! Nice save. Oh, this is taking some serious APM. Oh, are you gonna trap it? Are you gonna trap it? Almost. Almost. Nice. Oh, that's some serious APM right there too. Hello, the guy who can't protect my fishing ships. What? Oh, Superman. I see. Second dock for the Italians here. A Pulich on the way, and there's actually a very little difference. Only 1 second difference between White Fang and Maggie Woods here. 2 docks against 2 docks. There's going to be some interesting naval fighting on the right-hand side here. So, let's see what the pockets are up to here. Stable is out for Aristopleb, going for some scouts. I'm assuming Green Hell will do the same thing. Here comes the stable a bit later, but insignificant in the big picture here, I think. Persians with more of a fish boom than Aristopleb here. 3 villagers more for the time being for Green Hell. Oh, there's some water fighting going on here. Zupaman is contesting Flying Mouse's fish here. That's going to be tough for the Japanese. You can see how long it takes for the Japanese fishing ships to go down though with their extra hit points and armor. See? But they will die. There are enough fire ships here to contest Flying Mouse's fish, no problem. Superman. I didn't see the uptime, but I'm assuming Superman went up a bit earlier here to make use of the faster firing Byzantine's fire galleys and take Flying Moses' fish boom away here. Ragnarok with 82 villagers to 98 of Parabellum, fortifying a solid villager lead over their opponents now. Better eco overall. On the other side though, we have White Fang with 2 docks and Maggie Burtsu with 2 docks. Consistent fire galley production from both, where I'm not sure who gets the better end of the deal. Sending in this one for repairs. I think it goes down before repairs can be attempted here. But also luring Maggie versus fire chips closer to their own docks here for the blue player. 2 versus 2. Yeah, not the best fight for White Fang here, I think. Nice repairs. Still that forward villager alive from Maggie, but to get some repairs down here as well. Taking good engagements and saves that fire galley somehow here in the heat of the moment. Refuses to let that one go. Great work on water here by Maggie Birds on the left hand side. Meanwhile, Superman has won the left hand side. So it's a bit of a trade here on either side, I'd say. While the pockets have nice and easy fish booms on their own lakes at home. Parabellum still keeping that villager lead though, likely to have more villager on land. Persian TC of course work faster, TCs and docks work faster as well. So that should give Persians the booming edge over the opponent. How is this dude still alive is my question. We'll try to track the scouts as well, but it's not easy. Green Hell here with a few scouts. Could maybe do Blue a favor here and take out this very weak landed villager here. Yeah, this lake is lost for White Fang, at least for the time being. White Fang gets a head start to the cast late throw, so it might still be able to reclaim water with some fire ships later on if the docks don't go down in the meantime here. Enter the scouts of Green Hell in Magiwurza's base, and villagers might go down here. Look at the Eco KD. Magiwurza has actually killed 14 villagers, that's mainly fishing ships. Superman has killed 16 as well and lost 7, so he's been subject to some raids, scouts raids from Aristo pleb. It's kind of hard to follow the action on maps like these. Parabellum now only with a 4 villager lead, but slight military lead as well. Seems even so far. That's one unfortunate archer to die to 4 scouts just like that. Superman with... yeah, mix of archers and skirms. And spears at home here. Spears are cheap for Byzantines, so that should be easy defense here as long as there aren't any archers from Flying Mouse to help out here. Flying Mouse with double ranges, going for the Japanese archers here though. Zubamon is here as well. It's hard to even see the grey color on the minimap here, but he's here. Green Hell and White Fang now are going to work together against Magiwurza here, maybe contest the wood income a bit. And yeah, the lake basically lost for White Fang here, so that's obstructing the fish boom of Italians here. But why care about the lakes when you can engage on land like this against the player going heavy on water and delaying their own protection? Progression, 2 minutes 20 seconds until cast late for Magiwurza, who has 36 villagers total, but some of those are fishing ships on water as well. Gold completely denied here, nice defensive tower, but the melee units archers could still sit underneath the tower if needed to take it out. Did we get any relics for Aristopleb yet? Nope. Everyone's staying 1 TC for now. Green Hell with 2 TCs for the Persians actually, so should be gaining a villager advantage over the opposing pocket soon enough. Yeah, no more docks for blue here. That's going to benefit Magiwurza a lot here with the cheaper Italian fishing ships. Superman still contesting water here is going to fall victim to some archer. Imagine the demo ship here now, demo raft. That would be awesome. Fire ship's doing okay as well. Surprisingly good against the Japanese archers there, but yeah, getting some kills in there. Superman with 26 to 19 KD here, staying on the positive side. Flying Mouse now trying to stop Superman from laming these resources, maybe. And finally, Flying Mouse is on the way to the castle age as well. We'll unlock crossbows for the few archers already on the field. And the situation between the 2 flanks that got their deprived of the fish seems comparable as well. 43 to 41 villagers here. However, Flying Mouse has wheelbarrows, that's equivalent to 3 villagers. Slight villager lead for Flying Mouse over White Fang after all. What the hell is that TC? It's like 3 tiles away from the gold. Oh, look at this labor boy gonna wall in the golds and stones to get him for himself. White Fang benched, yeah. Ooh, Flying Rose didn't see this. He doesn't know about the resource in the back here. Zupaman with the masterful scouting here. And even with the outpost, White Fang actually doesn't see it, and Flying Mouse doesn't actually see this. That's funny. Night raids from Green Hell on pocket side here. Did get 3... Get the kill maybe or something. 5 knights against 2 knights, more knights for the Persian's pocket, but more consistent production for Aristopleb at this point. Melancholy is up as well, so we'll be collecting some relics for Aristopleb, who seems to have a very limited understanding of the relics location. There's one over here, there's one in the back here, there's one here. And there's one even here that's, yeah, okay. Only missing one then, actually, that's in the Mongol War. Maybe it's okay after all. Another TC for Maggie Mercer, a bit better this time, bordering the gold on the wood line. Wait, this was the TC. So Maggie Mercer is a bit better TCs than White Fang. Oh, let's see if... Okay, finally Flying Mouse sees what's going on there, but not in time to stop the golden stone from being completely blocked here. Lol. That's still golds and stones to go around here, though, so that shouldn't be a big deal. 4 legs isn't exactly lacking in resources. 1 dog, Persian fish boom, TC up in the north, 3 TCs, 4 TCs soon for the Persians here. And Green Hell definitely establishing a villager lead over the opposing pocket here with the compact 3 TCs, and in exchange more fish working here, but that's a long-term fishing as well. We have some Italians crossbow wars on the other side here, but White Fang definitely with the numbers. Upgrades similar as well, slightly more defense for White Fang. Actually got both defense upgrades. That dock positional pocket hurts me. Yeah. Docks in the corners. That's a long travel for the fish. And look at... Flying Mouse with a sneaky dock here to contest the opponents. It doesn't even know that there's a dock here, of course. You'd expect the pocket to have a dock there, but... Decent numbers from Green Hell here with Knights, out-knighting the Lithuanians, I think, and crossbows from both teams as well here, but White Fang, I think, with more numbers and better upgrades than Flying Mouse here. Good fight for Parabellum here on Aristopleb's side. That's basically most, if not all, of the army of Aristopleb down there, and a lot of Flying Mouses as well. Looks like I want to try to take out stables there, but going for the raids instead to diminish the villager numbers of Aristopleb, who is already almost 30 villagers behind at this point. That's why my flank didn't have army. Yeah. Okay, 2 docks up for the Japanese here in the north. Did lose the pawn. No, wait, gonna try to reclaim the fish at this side as well. Superman, are you seeing this? No, you're not. And you're also not seeing that something is up in the north here, so Green Hell might be losing some fish income here. Still lots of fish to be taken, and a sneak range as well. Flying Mouse is at it. Doing this knights, still no significant relics bonus here, but cleaning up some of Green Hell's numbers here is still 11 knights to 6, so better production from the Persians player here. Siege Workshop in the middle to pressure Maggie Birds on land maybe, but the same thing is happening from the backside of White Fang's base here. What a what a turn of events. 260 to 239 villagers Parabellum with the eco lead and definitely with the military lead here. Mangonel should be short-lived, I think. Yeah, it goes down. Nice. Snagging some relics as well. Don't want to give the Lithuanians that kind of benefit. And Zupaman is pushing like a champ with the Byzantines and crossbows at Flying Mouse's side here. A little bit better score this game for Zupaman. White Fang somehow has made it to the Imperial Age here, even without the support of the cheaper Italian fish, and cleaning up some of Maggie Birds' crossbows here, so to say maybe all of them. Imperial Age for the Italians should mean crossbow Arbalest Bracer as well, but the GG is called with Imperial Age in for the Italians, and yeah, some of the other ships as well. Good lead for Parabellum in both departments here. Out-pocketing the other, and that's the game. Parabellum takes the 2-0. So let's see here for the scores here. KD is not as crazy as the previous games. Superman with a 35-31, White Fang 54. Yeah, positive KDs all round, slightly for everyone. Even losing a water for White Fang didn't put them off from an earlier Imperial Age. And look at the resource collection. 6,000, 5,000 more resources for Green Hell in the pocket. Smoother cast age time as well, but that's Persian TC is working a bit faster as well. And finally, the village account just absolutely killing it over Aristopleb here. GG well played though to both teams. It was a good set. Alright, so that's gonna be it for me today. I think I'll send you along to Lida course since he has a nice tournament going on with 2 pools these days.